Welcome in, fam. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We are not sign specific here. We are also gender fluid. I may be saying you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in this story wherever you seem to fit. Take what you need and throw the rest out, okay? If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. Let's just jump right into the energy. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed, if you've been watching my videos, I think the last like 3 videos, I might be tapping into a different wave because the energy signature was a little bit different. It's not the same story that I've been telling for the last, like, I don't know how many months. So I don't know whose timeline we're on right now. So just, you know, like I said, take what you need and throw the rest out. So I have a situation, and it's really interesting. And I say interesting only because I know some people who are going through some things, and I kind of see that on the board right now. I have somebody here who may have lost their job. And interesting, I have a couple of dynamics going on over here. So one, I do have somebody who may have lost their job, or somebody here who is either really guarded with their work or protective of their work. Somebody could even be protecting, guarding like the way that they make money. Not in a secretive way, it's just ain't nobody's business. That part. This is similar to the energy from yesterday's reading. I have a relationship that's kind of winding down, or bond that has been broken or fractured, okay? The experience, whatever you've experienced within the dynamic of the relationship, it's in its entirety. It was meant to push you towards a state of growth. It was meant to make you see something within yourself and within that relationship dynamic. Now, I do have the regeneration card in the upright. So whoever this person is, again, doesn't have to be a woman, just somebody operating in feminine energy. There's an opportunity here for some type of reconciliation or a reunion. Could be with this woman. The woman could be initiating, or literally this could just be anything, okay? But there's opportunity here to reignite something, okay? Now, I'm also getting here to where there may be some revelations coming out, and that is what's allowing the relationship to have this second chance or second opportunity. I feel like there's somebody here who's been wearing a mask. They may have been very silent about how they feel, again, because they've been wearing a mask. And I feel like in order for this second chance to even be available or have this opportunity, somebody has to be forthright. Somebody has to be honest. Somebody has to speak their truth. The other message that I'm getting here is that we do know that reconciliation does not necessarily mean reunion. Reconciliation is just an acceptance of what has already transpired in the past. You could literally, you know, this is an airing out of shit. We're going to look at the shit on your side of the street. We're going to look at the shit on my side of the street. And we're going to come to the conclusion that, yeah, this is what it is. This is what happened, whatever. You can literally fist bump and walk away. Because after the truth has been revealed, I mean, it's totally a choice whether or not you want to engage. You can go back into a new cycle with these people or persons, or you can literally just fist bump and just move on, right? I'm kind of getting the energy that in order for you to receive the abundance that you may be trying to work towards, you have to release the situation. Regardless of if regardless if you come together and you kumbaya and you have this, you know, come to Jesus moment where we're all like, okay, let's kiss and make up. That's fine. We can kiss and make up. That doesn't mean you get to come with me the next leg of the trip. Okay? So I just want to put that out there. Part of the main obstacle, I feel like, is that there's someone here who has been pushing through, trying to, I heard survive, but Okay, so maybe somebody's in survival mode. But I feel like somebody's been trying to persevere, push through like unfortunate circumstances, because I am getting like somebody's spirit has experienced some really, really bad luck. I feel like the dilemma here is partially you trying to, you again, put yourself in the story wherever you are. Someone here is trying to maintain a certain level of sovereignty, or they're trying to, trying to be very like, this is my world and can't nobody come in here and, shake it up, right? But you've had somebody in the background who has successfully been able to manipulate, they've been successfully able to manipulate a situation within the relationship or dynamic. And while you've been flexible, like I kind of feel like you're trying to start, you've been maybe trying to start a new life, right? Trying to like really, and I'm getting this energy here. So you've been really trying to start a new life, trying to be flexible, trying to be, agreeable, right? You could potentially be a fixed sign. Because that's difficult for you. That's why it's an obstacle. So you're being called to learn how to be flexible right now, particularly within this dynamic or within this relationship. I do feel like you might be mirroring each other, you and this other person. But whoever this is, they've been successfully able to manipulate you throughout this. And I do feel like you are being guided, or you may have felt like you were being guided to just persevere and stick this out. But it's really important for you to understand that endings truly do lead to new opportunities and new beginnings. It's timely, okay? Part of the lesson here is, and I don't know if this is I don't know whose energy this is. Because I kind of feel like somebody, okay, thank you, Spirit. So I want to say it might have been in the last reading that I did, where I think the last reading I mentioned somebody was conditioning someone else, conditioning them and keeping them in repetitive cycles of like low vibrational energy in order to keep them kind of stuck to them. I kind of feel like now that somebody's made a decision that they don't really want to push forward, they don't want to move forward with the situation anymore, somebody else or the other party here is completely envious of the fact that you are now having an opportunity to maybe revisit a situation that you, or revisit something that you put down for some time. So say if you had a business idea, that's what it is. Somebody was trying to stop your progress. So say if you had a business idea, or you had a hobby or something that you wanted to turn into a business, right? You got started. You may have gotten started with it. You were in the developmental stages, right? You were trying to figure out, the ins and outs of how you wanted to do it, coming up with the ideas or whatever. But then somebody here was they were envious of either the craft or whatever it is that you can do, they can't do it. So they're like jealous, green with envy that you have this skill and ability that may get you some type of attention or something. So maybe you do something really well. And these people are envious, this person is envious of the fact that not only do you get attention for what it is that you do so well, but that you have a skill that they don't have. And part of this lesson is to kind of, it's truly about moving past this person and their issues and pursuing your dreams, picking them back up. If you still have this, and right now is a perfect opportunity. I mean, we're at the beginning of spring, astrological new year, we're going to Aries season, like literally, this is the best time. And even though I'm just going to put this out there because I know people are going to freak out a little bit, because I'm mercurial, so I tend to follow things that are mercurial based. Right now, I believe Mercury is in Pisces, and Mercury, or Mercury is going into Aries, or Mercury is in Aries, right? So, but also Mercury is going retrograde next month. Next month, yeah, because we're in March. So Mercury goes retrograde next month, and I believe it's going retrograde in the sign of Taurus, which would definitely have something to do with your stability and your finances and whatnot, right? So literally this, if you were trying to formulate or start a business or go back to something that you may have done in the past, like right now is the perfect time to do it, okay? You're being encouraged to balance and find some grounding, find your footing. You definitely have somebody here, and this may be you, whoever I'm talking to. Somebody here in the past may not have been wanting to change, maybe thinking that, you know, the way that they were doing it was, you know, how I'm doing it is how I'm doing it. You can't tell. That's why I say this is kind of like, this is very fixed energy. It's like you can't tell me how to do me, right? But part of this situation of somebody not wanting to change is also being reflected in the bad luck that they're experiencing. So I have somebody here, because they refuse to change, they're getting hit with bouts of bad luck, and literally spirit is like trying to show somebody, I'm giving you all this bad luck. Think of it as negative karma for the whole decision of not wanting to change, not wanting to grow, not wanting to evolve. So I'm gonna just keep throwing all this at you, because at some point you're gonna stop and say, hey, my life is so screwed up, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like spirit is literally trying to get somebody's attention by constantly putting them in these funky positions of nothing but bad luck. And it's literally tied to this relationship. It's tied to this relationship. I pulled additional cards. I believe these are from the bottom. Yeah. So I do feel like there is someone here who has been literally shape-shifting. There is someone here who has been either wearing a mask, they shift, and they lie. When I tell you they lie, this person lies. Because I have the moon and deceit right here side by side. Like it's loud. And the thing is that somebody wanted to keep you in the dark. I'm looking at the ceremony card. The sun is going down, it's setting, and there's no flame on either candle. So literally, it has something to do with this relationship, because this card is called ceremony. So there's this relationship where the fire has died. Like there's no more passion to it. Interesting, because I'm looking at this card in the reverse yang. So like not doing, right? You're seeing, or just now maybe seeing, somebody's awake. Somebody didn't want you to see this. Somebody didn't want you to recognize or see the lies. Again, there's some smoke and mirrors. I'm looking, and I haven't even picked up tarot decks, but I'm looking at the cards just because I'm looking at all the messages that are sitting out on my desk that I can see, and I'm looking at this deck. I have not picked up a tarot deck, and I wasn't even going to use this deck, but I'm looking at the bottom of this deck that's in, just from the bottom of the deck that's looking at me, all the cards that I have, like there's somebody here who is definitely going, definitely somebody's here having somebody's experiencing a broken heart. There's lost love here. Somebody has no longer mustered, there's no more strength, or there's no more courage to deal with this person. Door to spirit is blocked. Somebody is stressed out about a broken connection because somebody is walking away, right? Because child, cornucopia in the reverse, and deceit. So, and then from this deck, it's like the Tower and the Ace of Wands, and I literally feel like somebody's moving on, or very encouraged to move away from somebody who's only focused on, you know, themselves and wanting to put very little effort into relationships. There's lies here, and I feel like somebody is finally either waking up or aware that within this dynamic, whoever this is, whoever you are within this relationship, someone has woken up to the truth. Or they're waking up to the realization that there is just no more fire here between us, and that the access that someone may have once had to someone else, they're no, like, it's like if I once gave you my heart and I was like, you know, there's only this very select few people who have access to it, you now no longer have access to it. Okay. I do have somebody here who tends to, when I say they're a liar, this person tends to shift and adapt to the circumstances around them. So if everybody around them is acting this way, then they act this way so they can assimilate and not bring attention to themselves as being somebody who's different and goes against the grain. This person, that, like, it's like, don't see me for who I am. I want you to see me how you see everybody else. So I'm going to go with them. This is so wild. Okay, let's grab a tarot deck. I don't want to use any. Let's use this one really quick. Let's see. Tell me more about this broken bond and regeneration. Scythe is getting cut away. So maybe in the revealing of the truth, I mean, that helps break things away more amicably. I definitely feel like, though, that your abundance is directly tied to this relationship or lack thereof. Yeah. Someone here or you may have thought that this relationship was going to be a permanent staple in your life, and you're starting to see that it is not the secure situation that you thought it was. All of this was meant for you to separate. Everything in this situation was like, I'm looking at all these cards, and it's really about like severing ties, separation, new opportunities, because literally you're not going to gain new opportunities and situations by being stuck in the same repetitive cycle situations, right? All right. Let's grab some tarot. Let me shuffle these a couple times. Yeah, I feel like this person, it's kind of like, whoever this person is, they're such a shapeshifter that they become whatever it is that they think other people need. They're never truly authentic with themselves or, you know, with anybody else. So, like, you may not even really know this person the way that you think you do, because they're such a shapeshifter. There's that. All right. Damn. So somebody here may have been waiting for something. Somebody may have been waiting for something to take place. Waiting for an offer. Somebody may have been waiting for an offer, but then there was a missed opportunity because there was either blocked communication or somebody was unable to travel. Somebody was unable to travel or unable, or this is literally blocked communication. So you may have missed an opportunity from something or someone that would have really made you happy. But there's definitely a missed opportunity here. A missed opportunity and loss of potential. And then I have somebody here who may be either trying to defend themselves or fight back. This is like standing your ground. So, okay. So somebody here was waiting for their wish fulfillment, waiting. Okay, so this could definitely have something to do with, the travel or a car, like specifically a car. Oh, wow. This could have something to do specifically with a car. Waiting for some type of opportunity. Waiting to be happy. Something about a car. Or a travel movement, being able to work together. But I have somebody here who literally, I want to say, blocked the opportunity. This could have something to do with work. This could definitely, because I did believe I said in the beginning somebody lost their job. So, poor investment. So somebody maybe here trying to defend their position. Okay. It has something to do with this job loss. And here's over here somebody defending themselves. But here's the bad investment and here's the loss. So we have somebody here who is like trying to, okay, so if somebody lost their job, then I'm looking at this as the employer. Maybe somebody was expecting a raise or something, or I don't know. Somebody here was expecting something, like I want to say like a raise or another opportunity. But I also feel like this person could have been an employer or something, somebody in power may have thought that it was a bad investment. And so potentially that opportunity went to someone else, or they just changed their mind. There may also be here someone talking. This is so weird. This has a lot to do with communication and like blocked communication or the inability to communicate. Somebody wanted to talk, but that's the blockage, and that's somebody here like placing a wedge. Okay. Literally have no idea where this is going. So okay. Number one, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff here. So it would be, I'm going to tell you right now, there's somebody here, and in the center of it is somebody who wants to control everything. So I have somebody here in the mix who wants to control everything. And by them trying to control everything, they're trying to prevent something from coming out. Ooh. They're being released. Somebody here is trying to prevent something from coming out. Something that they a situation that they poorly invested in. They jumped at it. This person, okay, whoever or whatever this is, this is somebody who moved in haste. Somebody made some hasty moves, made a poor investment, and ended up losing something, losing an opportunity, or losing a substantial amount of money, or losing a situation that would surely bring in some type of stability. And they were hoping, somebody was trying to avoid this information coming out or it being revealed about what they did. I also have somebody here who's trying to block an opportunity for somebody's happiness. Literally, they're standing right in between the loss and some happiness. And because somebody is experiencing a sense of loss, perception, okay? I'm choosing my words wisely because I want whoever is hearing this, whoever this message belongs to, I need them to hear this, okay? Somebody wants you to be in the state perceiving loss. being worried about the ability to travel, being worried about the ability to create your own, happiness, or to be, sovereign in your own self, in your being. Instead, this person has you worried about being in a relationship when truly, like, if you were concerned about this I see somebody worried about a relationship. I definitely see that. But the problem is that somebody here was trying to avoid a tower, and a tower is here no matter what. They didn't expect it to fall, but the tower is falling because the foundation wasn't sturdy in the first place. And a lot of it has to do with this person who was making a poor investment out of haste. Somebody took some action that they shouldn't have. And they don't want somebody to find out. And really the thing that this person, okay. Because I have somebody here who's really only thinking about themselves and what they want. They're worried. Somebody is worried about negative karma based on their actions. I'm also getting here that there's no resolution. Like something's coming out. There's conversations here. Whatever comes out that somebody was trying to avoid. Somebody will have to defend themselves because they're getting negative karma. But there's also this energy of no mutual agreement. We don't see eye to eye. We are not coming to terms, but I'm going to release this stress because I'm not worried about it anymore. Interesting that the Emperor is in the reverse and the Empress is in the upright. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. All right. All right. You're not putting any more work into that. Yep. You love them, but it's over. Let them be conflicted. Yeah. Poor investment. Yeah. Okay. So, you have somebody here who was literally trying to create this environment where it caused you stagnation and stress about new beginnings, finding your own abundance and happiness, your own healing. You may have been at a crossroad at some point trying to make a decision about what path to take with this person or this situation. But I do feel like you're not stressing over it anymore. I think you're like letting it go. I do have somebody here. You may have been going through dark night of the soul. Somebody here could be trying to avoid dark night of the soul. But I definitely see someone here learning how to exercise their boundaries, knowing what they're worth. It's kind of like the energy I'm getting. It's kind of like, that's fine if we don't see eye to eye. Just know that this is where I stand. But the truth is coming out. I keep getting this. And this is, again, I might be tapping into a different collective of people, but it's the same kind of energy. It's like some truth is coming out. I don't know whose situation this is, but some truth is getting ready to come out. And somebody was trying to avoid it with the tower in reverse. Somebody was trying to avoid this change, but it's too late. It's already here. Where are we? 29. It's already here. Ooh, got a bunch of cards. Ooh, we got 4 cards. All right. So we have camera, reminiscing, perception, learning from the past. Somebody needs to learn from the past. Then we have Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances. Then we have the Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. Adapt to change and heal. And then we have separation, sadness, thinking about you, yearning, unsure about the future, which totally makes sense. Bottom of the deck, soulmates. So I got soulmates out here twice. Again, soulmates don't have to be of a romantic nature, just people that you need to learn your massive lessons from. Let's grab a couple of Moonology cards. I'm kind of glad not to be tapping into that other energy that I kept getting. It's kind of refreshing to see a new story. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but it's refreshing to see a different story. Oh, no. Oh. All right. We have a time to give rather than to take. A new start is coming. Yay, we like it. Look at the bigger picture and a new romantic cycle begins. We absolutely love it. Let's grab some tea leaves. All right, I'm not gonna grab any more, it's a lot. All right, we have Owl, good advice from a wise person. Moon, changes in your life. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Absolutely. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This Emperor in the reverse. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Chain of events that will affect your life. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Butterfly, a change for the better. The months of June and July may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Leo. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, guys. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or give you clarity on your own situation, please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need it the most. Again, I don't know what wave we're on because this is a whole different storyline than what I've been talking about. But we'll just keep going with it, and then I'll tap in and see if we can pull any other information, all right? I'll see you guys in the next reading. Take care. I love you. Thank you so much for your support. Please give the video a like, share, or subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you know all of my videos that are being uploaded, all right? Take care. Till next time.